guys, it's Gabrielle Beauty with Groceries and Budgeting. How's it going? It's going really good over here. I did my very first Costco trip yesterday. Being that, like I said, we just lived in our previous town. It just wasn't worth it for us. I have a little story as to why we just didn't feel it was ever worth it to go in and, like go to the Costco, because it was 3 or 4 hours to go to a Costco from where we lived before. So anyhow, but I went yesterday for the first time. I went ahead and just pulled a little bit out of my savings, and figured I would go ahead and stock up on some stuff since I was going. I just wanted to see what it was all about and if it totally would benefit our family and how I'm trying to manage our money and stuff. So I thought I would show you like what I got, how much it cost me, and then obviously over the next few weeks to a month or however long, I'm gonna try and see how long it lasts me or how far I can stretch some stuff. So I mainly got meat because all I had in my freezer was just chicken, and then I probably was just gonna buy what I needed every week for what I kind of wanted to make. So for a while there, I was really going to town with shelf shopping, and so I was just using whatever I had in my house and trying to get creative with that to make my meals so that I could go to the store as little as possible and spend as little as possible. So it was getting to a point, because I've been doing that for 4 or 5 months, right? Kind of just, so anyways, I really have like nothing left in my house, and yet despite that, I was still totally sticking to my budget by just using like, still just buying absolutely what I need from the store. So, okay. Oh, mosquito. He's been flying around for a really long time and I cannot get him. So, if I feel like I can get him, I'm going to stop and get him. Now I don't know where he is. Anyways, also, this is just driving me crazy. So, alright, let's get started then. First of all, I gave myself a $300 budget for just food, and then we did get some clothing items, but I have like the way I categorize my spending, I have like a budget just for clothing, and then I even have like a budget for entertainment or fun money, and then I have a budget for like kids activities, specifically things that are just for my kids. I separated. So just food, I told myself I wanted to spend $300. I have no idea what I was walking into, right? Like the other stores I usually shop at, I like know what I'm going to be spending, and I know even how much cash to bring. So I'm very happy to report I stayed in my $300 budget for food. When I first came home, so I went with a friend because she had stuff to get to for herself and her family and her grandparents. And then we had a few other friends that we grabbed a couple of things for. So we had a pretty full vehicle shopping for absolutely everyone. So she came home and she like typed up receipts for everybody and wrote down everything. And then we divvied everything up in the end. So here's my stuff. So I went ahead and I highlighted a couple of things. So everything that is like not highlighted is all food item. And then this orange one, I bought a cake because then we had supper with them after, and I said I'd bring dessert. So I took that out of my fun and or entertainment money because I'm bringing a cake for my friends. I viewed that as entertainment. So that came out of there. Anything in blue was clothing. So I took that out of my clothing budget that I have. I take so much out of basically each paycheck, and I stuff it in an envelope, and then whenever someone needs clothes or shoes, a shirt or pants, I just go to that envelope, and there's usually always enough there for what we need. And then the yellow one was just tape for my kids' crafts, so that would come out of like kids' activities. And then I bought them a couple of like sticker activity books that I also would say came out of the activity budget. So I didn't actually I don't know where my calculator went. I'm just gonna grab an iPad for the calculator because I'm using my phone to film. All right, and yes, I'm like crouched down on my floor. I didn't want my camera on my coffee table kind of facing up. Bad angle. So I'm just curled down on my floor and then we'll go to our thing. Okay, so I've got my calculator. It's purple. And let's start adding numbers. It's so weird and dorky that I like. I just made this worse. It's so weird and dorky that I like. I love like budgeting and adding numbers. I'm not a mathematician or anything like that, but I just like basic math. Just basic math. Okay. So this little board is kind of messy and has some scratches on it, but we're going to use that because my other big whiteboard is like on my wall that works for like our schedule. So just food alone, I wanted to spend $300. I don't have an actual tally because I forgot about the sticker activity books. So I'm going to re-add everything. Okay. So here's everything I got. I'm going to show you now actually. How about I show you first and then we'll add the numbers after. Okay, here we go. So I put everything in my living room because my baby's napping. Oh, I call her a baby. She's 3. She's not a baby. But anyways, I didn't want to be loud on the other side of the wall. So here we go. Okay, so I got this avocado goddess dressing because it just looked too good to not get. I got some aioli, soy sauce, totally out of soy sauce. Oh, Isabel's awake and I can hear her saying morning. I'm going to see if she'll wait just a minute and I'll finish this. So asparagus, blackberries, cheese. I decided to get these like almond butter cups that are organic just because I wanted to try them. That was my one little treat. A huge bag of carrots, just a small bag of potatoes. We're not big potato eaters. A big thing of tortillas because, hello, I love tortillas. A bag of like 36 small bags of gravy just for like snacks. These are my husband's favorite like chips, so he can take those to work, and my other daughters might have a little bit. Let's go back here. These are, oh, that was like a really terrible noise. I was kind of laughing. These goldfish crackers, because like I said, I went to Costco yesterday and I'm filming this the day after. So I already started putting some stuff away in my cupboard. So anyways, I got the big box of like the 3 big bags of goldfish crackers, another bag of quinoa, chocolate chips, a thing of rice. Snacks, I got like 3 bags of the veggie chips for my kids because they really like those. I got canned tuna and chicken breast. So this is a canned chicken breast and here's the canned tuna. And then meat, I got like nice bacon, a pack of the old-fashioned sausages, or like breakfast sausages, a big bag of salmon. Okay, not gonna lie, I read the wrong price. These were like $33. I was not aware of that. If I'd known that, I might have put them back, but it was too late. And that's totally fine. It's okay. It's okay, guys. Ground beef. And then 4 packs of ground turkey. There's 4 in here. So ground turkey, ground beef, salmon, sausages, and bacon. And then I already had chicken in my freezer from before. So there you go. Ow. Oh, I think I got him. He landed on my arm and I got him. I got the mosquito guys. Woo. Okay. Back on track. Clothes. I got a new pair of leggings. I'm wearing them. And they were a 2-pack of leggings. I really needed new leggings. And then the shirt that I'm wearing, which is dirty. Oh well. Say lovey. I got my husband 2 shirts. He's currently wearing one. A black shirt, plain black shirt, plain green shirt, a new pair of jeans. And then these are going to be like work shirts for him. 4-pack of just plain white shirts. And then I just decided to treat my girls just for fun to a new outfit. So these, they were a 2-pack. This is like a little romper. And then the other one was like a little sundress that had unicorns on it. I got 2 of them, each in their size. So that's what I got specifically from Costco. Food-wise was all this stuff, the clothing that I went through, and then, oh, the activity books. I hear you, Isabel. I'll be right there. So I got them each these, I think they were $8.99 a piece, and they're massive. They'll like keep them busy for a while. So I took that out of kids' activities, and the cake that I bought, that I won't show you because it was already eaten last night, was like $16 for a massive cake. And so yeah, now we're gonna like talk about cost and how much everything cost. And yeah, all right. Alrighty, I had to come sit at my desk no matter how badly I wanted to stay on my couch. It just wasn't working. So, all right, here we go. $13.49 for the canned chicken. Oh, it's my neighbors that just pulled up outside in the driveway. Noisy. Holy neighbors. Oh, good music. Oh, okay. $13.49 for canned chicken, $16.79 for cheesies, $7.99 for the aioli, $13.49 for, honestly, I don't know what slapjack is. What is that? I don't know. Okay, $12.99 for marbled cheese, $12.99 for sausage, $21.12 for the turkey. Okay, Izzy. $20.45 for the beef. $14.99 for bacon. $8.99 for asparagus. $6.99 for my avocado dressing. $3.49 for the potatoes. $3.99 for blackberries. $6.99 for soy sauce because I was completely out of that. $6.99 for soy sauce. $7.49. Oops. I made a mistake. Oh, good. Look at that. Okay. $7.49 for the tortillas. $14.69 for the veggie snacks. $7.99 for carrots. $14.99 for chocolate chips. Okay, Izzy. $9.99 for the quinoa. $10.29 for goldfish. Oh, Isabel.
Could you pick this one?
$10.99 for rice. And $33.99 for the salmon. Okay. Isabel needs help with something. Hang on 1 minute. Here. Hang on.
My panties.
Oh, oops. Don't worry about them. It's okay. Don't worry about them.
Okay.
Okay, you're good to go. Go play with Georgia. Sweet. Okay. And then, right here, $12.59 for the almond cups. $19.94 for allergy pills. Comes to, oh my gosh, I know Joe didn't do this before we were here. My food total is bum. You guys, $370. Oh god, $307.70. $307.70 for food items. Okay. That was my, well, basically I was $7.70 over budget because like I said, these were separate. I took cash out of my fun money to buy the cake for my friends to bring to their house, and then this is all clothing and then kids activities. Though I didn't find the books. The books were $8.99, but I don't know if they're on here. Did she maybe forget to charge me for them? I'll have to talk to her about that. But there you go. Is that so exciting? I basically stayed on budget. I was $7.70 over. Yeah. And now I've got like the chicken that I had from before from my last week's grocery haul. And that too is something I wanted to show you, and I wanted to show you now. Hang on one sec. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to talk about was my last week's grocery haul. Okay, so I did my regular week's worth of shopping just here in town before I went to Costco, and I did have somebody ask me, like, do you ever stock up on extra stuff like soda or water? The answer is yes, I do. So what I do is I do usually just give myself around $125 a week Canadian to buy just what we need for every week. And what I do is when I'm under budget, I just save it, because that is still something that I budget for food and household items. I don't redistribute it to a different area in the budget. Food is food. I can hear my kids sort of like, I can't tell. You know when you can't tell if they're like fighting or playing? I have no idea what's going on in there. Okay, so, right, okay, so here's what happened there. And this happens a lot, right? Because basically the simple fact of the matter is, you honestly, like, I like lost my thought. I'm getting tired. Don't buy something if you really don't need it. If you don't really need it, or not going to actually use it, or you're not going to use it for like a really long time, like, just save your money, right? Okay. So I give myself, I'm going to use my little dinged up, scratchy flower board, $125 a week, right? Canadian is what I give myself, and this is a really good number for me. This has been working for me. So 2 weeks ago, approximately, I only spent $77, which left me with $48. The week after that, I still gave myself my $125, but I only spent $95, right? So that left me with $30, right? So now, the week after that, I still give myself my $125. Alrighty then. Okay. Blaine called me to ask me something, so that cut me off. So anyhow, where was I? So okay, what I did. Right, week number 3, I still gave myself my $125, and I added from the previous 2 weeks, right? So then, of course, my $125 plus my $78 gave me $193, right? So now if I really want to, if I don't need it, I don't spend it. I just leave it there, and so forth and so forth, right? I just save it. So what I did was, and then I do that if I can stay on track, like as you can see, obviously there's been weeks where I spend my exact $125. I don't have any savings left over. There are other weeks where I spend $75, $100, $120, right? Now, on those times where it's like, I just want to have extra snacks in the house, I want to grab extra things, right? We don't actually really drink much outside of coffee and water. My husband even will only drink pop on like a night shift. So a case of Pepsi, like a small case of Pepsi, lasts a really long time in our house. Even things like booze and alcohol, we don't drink much. We're actually both kind of allergic to alcohol, so we save a lot of money not buying alcohol. But on occasion, if we have friends over, I take that out of my entertainment, my fun budget, right? And then that's how I buy a little booze, and then that way I can offer my friends a beer if we're having like a weenie roast out. I don't know. Anyways, I'm getting tired, but there you go. That's kind of how I just save my money. So I took, for my Costco trip, I took $300 out of my saved grocery money that I've been sort of stockpiling from doing this for months, right? And then obviously there are weeks where if I want to spend a little extra, it still came out of my budget basically, right? So totally. So every 2 weeks, we do get paid every 2 weeks. I do budget bi-weekly because we get paid bi-weekly, and I just give myself $250, and yeah, and then it works. It works really good. It's working really good for me, okay? Yeah, it is. All right, I have to wrap this up because I actually talk more sometimes when I'm really tired. I don't want to totally bore you. I mean, if you're even watching this or you even like hung on with me to the end, woo, good for you, and thank you. I super appreciate it. I hope all this is helping, right? And now the fun is going to start week after week after week. Please tell me if you would like to see videos where I actually on a weekly basis do like meal plan with me, grocery shop with me, and then I can even show you like what I'm cooking and how I'm stretching out my food to get as many meals out of that as possible. I even thought about doing a little series called right? A little series called my baby's upset. So the is gonna be for how many meals. So like, how many meals can I get out of a thing of ground beef? How many meals can I get out of a turkey or a 1 chicken breast, 2 chicken breasts, something like that? Or basically, how many meals can I get out of some random items that I just kind of grabbed from my fridge, right? Just to kind of show that you can totally come up with new meals out of even stuff you've already kind of have hanging around in your fridge, right? So I don't know, let me know if that's something that you think would be good, just to kind of help. Because the whole point of these channels, not just mine, but any of these types of channels, is to just kind of like give you ideas and like kind of spark that, like inspire you to sort of go like, yes, I can do it. I can lower my grocery bill. I can still eat good, but on a budget kind of thing. Or I can still eat healthy food and lose weight, like on a budget, which I am trying to do. So that might be something I might eventually incorporate in as well a little bit. It's just basically food, grocery shopping, cooking, all that stuff on a budget. As for me, of course, because we are trying to pay off our 3rd round of debt. Yay us. And yeah, so there you go. So that's something that I think I'm going to start doing. But like I said, that is kind of how I do it. I don't put that money somewhere else. I save it and I store it. And then, like I said, I have a different budget for clothing and stuff like that. Same thing. I pull out so much per paycheck, put it in that envelope, and then when we need clothing or when we need something, it's there. I can grab it, and I don't have to stress. I don't have to worry about, I needed extra food items, and I needed clothing, and my kid outgrew her shoes, and I needed shoes, and I needed this and this, and the next thing you know, it's like a $600 bill all in one day, and then you feel bad, or you feel kind of stressed that you had to drop so much money all in one shot. So I had my clothing that we needed covered, and it didn't like bother me or worry me, and it was payday even, right? So yeah, that went really well, I think. And totally, for sure, yeah, you get a lot of really great deals at Costco, but it can be a dangerous place, because that too is like a mentality that's hard to break, thinking, but it's such a good deal. So then you grab, say it with me, more than you needed. That's what's probably just driving your bill up, is just buying things you don't really need. Now, that doesn't mean to say that obviously you can't still buy things that you want and buy yourself treats. Like I did get some things that I didn't really need, but I also had a budget and I've been saving for it, so I decided to treat us. But we also don't do that all the time. And then the nice thing about getting a treat is it really does actually feel like a treat. You got something that you don't usually get, you enjoy it, and then when it's gone, right? Get a different treat another time, right? So again, hope that helped. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, because I'm so new and I really need it. All right, we'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.